Alright. On to my next guest gameplay, where I'll be playing as my friend Steven Fernandez on Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the SNES. I'm gonna let him be this guy. Taking on Jim and Liz. Let's play Jeopardy. Here are the categories for the Jeopardy round. People. Starts with J. Prisons. 1982. Songs. And Men in Space. Or Man in Space, I should say. I think these are good categories. Why don't we start with people for 100?
The answer is...
Pia Zadora and her husband are the proud owners of this estate, once the home of Mary Pickford. What is Pickfair? Alright, let's do people for 2.
The answer is...
In 1988, a Burbank street was renamed Bob Hope Drive in honor of Bob's 50 years with this network. What is NBC? Yes. Okay. Let's do people for 300.
The answer is...
The youngest Marx brother and the last by his nickname alphabetically. Who is Zeppo? Yep, that's right. Let's do people for 4.
The answer is...
This great Georgia-born singer was blinded at age 6 by what was later diagnosed with glaucoma. Who is Ray Charles? I got it. People for 500.
The answer is...
In 1986, this late jockey became the oldest man to win the Kentucky Derby. Who is Willie Shoemaker? I got it. Why don't we do songs for 100?
The answer is...
Elvis could have told you this is where the desk's clerk is dressed in black. What is Heartbreak Hotel? Alright. Let's do songs for 200.
The answer is...
Cole Porter wrote, why do I love the city? Because it is love my near. Because my love is near. What is Paris? All right. How about... Oh, sorry about that. Songs for 300.
The answer is.
In Paint Your Wagon, Julio complains, I talk to the trees, but they don't do this. What is... Listen to Me? How about Songs for 4?
The answer is.
On his 1988 album, Even Worse, this pop parodist sang Stuck in a Closet with Vanna White. Who is Weird Al Yankovic? Boo! Yeah! Okay. Songs for 5.
The answer is.
A song in Porgy and Bess is titled There's a Boat That's Leaving Soon for This City. What is New York? I got it! Whew. Let's do starts with J for 100.
The answer is.
You can do it to your memory or down a street. What is jog? I got it! Let's try... Starts with J for 200.
The answer is.
A common saying describes these birds as naked. No wonder they're blue. What is a jaybird? There we go. How about starts with J for 300?
The answer is.
The Knesset meets in this city. What is Jerusalem? Yes. Okay, for next, we're going to go with starts with J for 400.
The answer is.
Judo was developed from this Japanese method of unarmed combat. What is jujitsu? All right. Time to go with starts with J for 500.
The answer is.
Meaning Merry Festival, it's called the fastest ball game in the world. What is... Highlight? I got it! Woo! Look at him get all these right answers. Man in Space for 100.
The answer is.
The 6 lunar landings put a total of this many men on the moon. What is 12? I got it! Whew. Let's do Man in Space for 200.
The answer is.
In February 1962, he told Congress his flight proved man can operate intelligently in space. Who's John Glenn? Yep. Now I'm going to go with Man in Space for 300. Oh, and I just got the daily double. I'm going to wager. Let's wager 800. The first U.S. space program to feature a spacewalk. What is the Gemini 4? What is Gemini 4? I got it! 5,600 for Steven, and I'm going to go with Man in Space for 400.
The answer is...
In January 1989, the Soviet probe Phobos 2 went into orbit around this planet. What is... Mars? That's the answer. And I will try Man in Space for 500.
The answer is...
This country modified a runway on Easter Island for emergency use by the U.S. space shuttles. What is Chile? And that is correct. How about we do prisons for 100?
The answer is...
42 people were killed during a 5-day siege at this Western New York prison in 1971. Jim rings in. Let's see what his response is. What is Attica? And that's correct. Haven't gotten the other players a chance to buzz in. Let's see where Jim's going. He's going with 1982 for 100.
The answer is...
After 11 months of internment by the Polish government, this solidarity leader went home in November. Liz says Lake Walesa. And that's right. Where are we going now, Liz? 1982 for 200.
The answer is...
By the time he died in 1982, he'd been the top Soviet leader longer than anyone except Stalin. Who is Leonid? Brezhnev. Brezhnev. I got it! Okie doke. 1982 for 3.
The answer is...
Richard Attenborough won the Best Director Oscar for this Best Picture of 1982. What is Gandhi Central? See if I have it. I got it! Whew. 1982 for 4.
The answer is...
Central High School in this city was made a national landmark in memory of events there in 1957. Jim says, what is Little Rock? And that is correct. Okay,
The answer
prisons for
is...
200. This federal penitentiary, one of only 6, is located on the Missouri River in Kansas. Liz. What is Leavenworth? And she's right. Prisons for 300.
The answer is
In a 1953 film, William Holden escaped from this Nazi prison camp. What was Stalag 17? And that is the correct response. Where are we going, Liz? 1982 for 500.
the answer is
On July 1st, Madison Square Garden, 2,075 couples were wed in a ceremony led by this clergyman, who was Reverend Sun Myung. Oh no. Couldn't even figure it out. Didn't even finish the response. Jim? Oh, Jim doesn't have a clue. Huh. He's gonna lose all his money, I guess. Liz? Do you know? Reverend Sun Myung Moon. I forgot to put that other last word. That's alright. We can still get money back. Prisons for 400? Okay.
the answer is
While Marquette has a university named for him, this partner got stuck with an Illinois prison. Jim, trying to get some money back. See if you get it. Nope. Can't get any money back. I'll try it. Who is Louis Joliet? I got it. Okay, now our last clue.
the answer is
Slang for a two-masted sailing ship, or the prison on it. What is Brig TV? No, what is Brig? I got it! Now we'll move on to Double Jeopardy. There's 2 daily doubles up there under these categories. Take a look at the Double Jeopardy categories, and they are U.S. states, nursery rhymes, New Hampshire, dictionary abbreviations, quotes, and lastly, hodgepodge. These are good categories. Where are we going to start? Hodgepodge for 200.
the answer is
Hairy adjective describing sheep and mammoths. What is woolly? That's right. Let's do hodgepodge for 400.
the answer is
Susan B. Anthony was raised in this religion. What is Quaker? Oh, put an F instead of an E. See if Jim gets this. Let's see. Oh, I meant to put the E instead of the F. My mistake. Well, Jim's out of the hole at least. Let's see where he's going. He's taking us to quotes for 200.
The answer is
Piffy PM, who said for Viscount Montgomery, in defeat, unbeatable. In victory, unbeatable. Who is Winston Churchill? I got it. Quotes for 4.
the answer is
He said, I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death. Who's Patrick Henry? I got it. Now we're going to quotes for 6.
the answer is
He stated in one of his lectures, where ID was there, ego shall be. Who is Sigmund Freud? Got it. How about quotes for 8?
the answer is
We need religion for religion's sake, mortality mortality's sake, and this. What is art for art's sake? Yes. No. Quotes for a grand.
the answer is
Here's the question. Oh, the shark has pretty teeth, dear, is under this playwright in Bartlett's quotations. Who is Bertolt Brecht? Who is Bertolt Brecht? Got it. Whew. Hodgepodge for 800, please.
the answer is
New York City landmark that was bombed in 1993. What is the World Trade Center? Let's go for 6. Hodgepodge for 6. Oh, and I just got the daily double. I'm going to wager it all. The science of calculating the position of a ship and directing its course. What is navigation? I got it. Hodgepodge for a grand.
the answer is
Name for an English chemist who had it and studied it. Daltonism is better known as this. What is color blindness? Nursery rhymes for 200.
The answer is
They all ran after the farmer's wife. Who were the three blind mice? Okay, let's try nursery rhymes for 4. Oh, and I just found the daily double. I'm going to wager $1,800. A man of words and not of deeds is like a garden full of these. What are weeds? I got it! Got 25,000 for Steven. Now we're going for nursery rhymes for 600.
the answer is
Oh dear, what can the matter be? Johnny's so long at this. What is fair? Got it. How about for 800?
the answer is
This shepherd fell asleep on the job. Who's little boy blue? Right on the mark. Let's do nursery rhymes for 1,000.
the answer is
It's who simple Simon asked, "Let me taste your ware." What is the... Oh, who is the pie man? I got it. I think we're going to go with U.S. states for 600.
the answer is
Largest of the 6 New England states, it's the most sparsely popular state east of the Mississippi. Let's see if Jim knows this one. Does he? What is Maine? Uh-huh. That is right. Now he has some money. Let's see where he's going. Dictionary abbreviations for 200. Not isn't the abbreviation for naughty, but for this. What is nautical? How about we do dictionary abbreviations for 400?
the answer is
For 400, here's the clue. Sing isn't the command to vocalize. It's short for this grammatical term. What is singular? Right. For 600 on the dictionary abbreviations.
the answer is
This is a clue. A isn't a conjurer. It's one of these. What's a conjunction? Oh. Oh, it was a conjunction. Yep. So Jim got it. Where are we going, Jim? New Hampshire for 200.
the answer is
Sergeant Preston of the Yukon would feel at the home at the Derby in Laconia devoted to the races of these. Dog sleds? That's correct. Dictionary abbreviations for
The
800.
answer is
Etymologically speaking, SKT isn't short for skirt or skittles, but for this. What is... Sanskrit. I got it. Dictionary abbreviations for a grand.
the answer is
Made foot mean, well, foot means foot or feet foot is an abbreviation for this. What is the future? U.S. states for 8.
the answer is
When the first Mormon pioneers came to Utah, it was part of this country. What is Mexico? U.S. states for 200.
the answer is
Green Bay in this state is the smallest city to hold an NFL franchise. What is Wisconsin? And that is correct. Next clue. New Hampshire for 4.
the answer is
The state's White Mountains are part of this larger chain. See what Jim says. What are the Appalachians? And that is the answer. Where are we going now, Jim? New Hampshire for 600.
the answer is
A tall white species of this tree, once used to make Indian canoes, is New Hampshire's state tree. Liz. What is the white birch? Yep, that's the answer. What's next, Liz? New Hampshire for 8.
the answer is
It's the 4-word ultimatum that serves as this state's motto. See what Liz answers. Live free or die. That is the correct response. Where are we going to go, Liz? New Hampshire for a grand. Oh,
the answer
it's
is
pretty risky, but let's see what the clue is. From 1641 to 79, New Hampshire was ruled by this colony. What is Massachusetts? I got it. Now let's go for 400 on U.S. states.
the answer is
State that was the birthplace of both Abe Lincoln and Jefferson Davis. Liz's answer is Kentucky, and that's the answer. Phew. All right. Looks like we'll all be around for Final Jeopardy if I'm going to get this last clue right. And here it is.
The answer
The last
is
clue. State named by Spaniards for an imaginary isle of the novel of Las Serges and Esplandian. What is California? Yes! Time for Final Jeopardy. Category for the Final Jeopardy round is state capitals. I think I'm going to wager 18,000. Andrew Johnson was born in this capital of North Carolina. Oops. What is Raleigh? Alright. If Steven gets this right, he will be our winner. He will hopefully win $50,000 if he's right.
the final Jeopardy answer is.
Is the capital of North Carolina Raleigh? Yes, it is. So we got it right. But let's see how everyone did. Jim got it right. So he goes up to 3,600. Liz also got it right, and she goes up to 6,200. Whereas Steven got it right, and he wins the game with 50,000. And I'll see you for my next guest gameplay, guys.